Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm here with another quick tip for Cubase, and today I'm going to show you guys how to automate quickly. Now, for those of you who are pretty familiar with Cubase, you probably consider this pretty standard information, but for those of you who are new to Cubase and you're looking how to speed up your workflow, then this video is for you. So one of my favorite features about Cubase is the automation. Now, I don't know about every other DAW, but I know when I was in Pro Tools, I hated the automation. And when I saw how it was done in Cubase, I really liked it. So I'm going to show you how to automate quickly in Cubase. So let's just say, for example, I came down here, and you'll notice real quick that this is just like not even a real session. It's just got a sample in it. This is actually from my reverse snare video. But I really don't need an actual session to show you guys how to automate quickly. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to automate that volume down on the on this reverse snare, for example, and I wanted to duplicate this. Well, I can hit Shift, Control, Alt, and I can drag it, and I can duplicate it, and I can continue to do that over and over and over again, so I don't have to go through and rewrite that automation multiple times. Or if I want, I've currently got my duplicate key command set to D, and I can just hit D and it'll duplicate it really quickly. And you can do this over and over and over and over again if you want, or you could select all this stuff, hit Shift, Alt, and Control, and you can drag it and duplicate it all over again. One of my favorite features too with Cubase was that Pro Tools didn't have, was how I could actually sit here and I could highlight these two dots, right? So like, look at this. You see how the automation is slightly off from the end of that snare? Like when I'm zoomed out, it looks like it's perfect, right? It looks like it's fine. But if I zoom in really close, it's off. Well, I want to take both these dots and I want to line them perfectly up to the grid. Well, first off, I'm going to want to turn on my grid up here. But in Pro Tools, what I would have had to do is I would have had to grab a dot and I would have to drag it over. But in Cubase, I can just highlight both dots and then drag them together. Or if I actually had the grid off, I could freely drag them together, which is really cool. Also, if you were to say, make a part and like this, like let's say I made this reverse snare and I wanted the automation down on it and I wanted to duplicate that snare and I wanted the automation to duplicate with it. Well, Cubase is super smart, and if I duplicate this snare, it will actually duplicate the automation with it, which is super cool, which saves a lot of time in the automation department. Also, I can highlight these points. Like let's say I wanted to change the volume of these automation points together. I can highlight these dots at the bottom here. I can highlight the automation together, and I can pick this dot in the middle and I can move them both together, volume up and volume down at the same time. Now let's just say I wanted to write automation for a plugin. I would go over here and I would hit write, and I've got one of my favorite plugins of all time, JST Clip, here on my track. And I would just hit write, I would hit play, and then I would mess around with whichever parameter that I want to automate. I'm just picking the drive knob, and you can see it is drawing in my automation down there. And if I wanted, I could highlight all this stuff. I could duplicate it. I could drag it over if I wanted to, which is really cool. And it just makes automation super fast, super fluid, and I just really enjoy it. So one of my favorite features about Cubase is the automation. Hopefully this video helped somebody out who was wanting to learn how to get a little quicker with the automation and speed up their workflow. If there's anything that you guys want to see, please drop it in the comments. At this point, I'm just uploading whatever it is that I think will add value to people. And if you guys have any tips on how to automate quicker in Cubase, please let me know. As much as I'm here to teach you guys, I'm also still a student, and I'm always still learning from other people. And if any of you guys are artists or producers and you are looking for someone to mix and master your music, I specialize in mixing and mastering. You can head on over to my website, drop me an email, and we can work together. And if you guys are wanting to keep updated on me and what I'm going to do in the future, you can head on over to my Instagram, head on over to my Facebook page, and you can follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook. Because in the future, I plan on doing a whole lot more stuff, uploading original music, uploading a wide variety of content. But right now, I'm just sticking with the quick tips while I'm working on my record. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and I appreciate your support. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Peace out.